Good morning and welcome, Island Children's School inventors. So I'm going to do something that we've done before in preschool too that we had so much fun doing, and it has to do with some really important inventors. We today are going to make paper airplanes. So I have my paper right here. And the first things you're going to do when you make your paper airplane is not lay it down flat and wide, but you are going to stand it up straight and tall and put it down because you're going to fold it long. You don't want to fold it wide. So you have it up like this. You're going to fold it in half, and it's very important that your edges meet. Take your time when you're making your folds to make sure that your edges meet. All right, so first fold. The second fold is a triangle fold. So take the top of your paper and you're just going to bring it down and line it up just before, but parallel, right next to that line that you just made in the middle. So that line goes just before that other line, not over it, but just before it. So you made your first triangle. Now you're going to make your second triangle, exactly opposite of your first triangle. So bring it down slowly. Take your time and make a good fold, a good long crease to hold that fold in place. So now you have your two triangles on the top. By the way, you probably might need an adult for this stuff. It can get tricky. I think some of you could do it on your own. I want you to try your hardest to do it on your own, but ask for help. It takes a little bit to know the process and do very precise folds, which are essential when you're making a paper airplane. So the next fold is going to go down. It's going to be, you're going to do another set of two of them. It's going to be a long triangle. And again, you're going to go down along that middle line that you first made with your long triangle. And you can kind of see the wing now on that side. And then you're going to copy on the other side. And bring that fold up so it's parallel to the next one. There. All right. Now you can see your two wings. So now you're going to bring your two wings together, fold it up. Looks fast, doesn't it? And then you're going to bend down on one side, fold the side down, and then figure out if you want to have a small wing, would be if you did it up high, a large wing if you did it down low, down here. And after you figure out where you want to put your wing, make a nice fold to hold that in place. There we go. And then you're going to copy it on the other side. So lay down the first one, fold back the second one, and just make sure that they line up. There you go. You have your paper airplane. So this paper airplane looks nothing like the first airplane that was invented by these two brothers. Their names were Orville and Wilbur. They were the Wright brothers. Their plane looks nothing like that. I urge you to go to YouTube and see if you can find some good videos that gives you some ideas just to get a visual of what the plane looked like, because it was so cool. They had to lay down in this plane, and it didn't look very strong. I believe that they were very brave people to do this kind of stuff. So anyways, you should go and see that video to see what these planes looked like when they were first flown by these two brothers. Anyways, when they were developing, when they were inventing this plane, they didn't just do it one time. They did a lot of different tries. They modified what they created to make it go faster, safer, and fly longer. So the magic of what we did today with our paper airplane is we have the opportunity to do those things that they did, to try to make our airplane go faster, maybe make it do tricks, maybe go a longer distance, all those things by just modifying our airplane just a little tiny bit with a couple of different things. The first thing that we've used in preschool too, it's a little bit tricky. It's a paper clip, and you have your paper clip right here, and if you look at it, it kind of looks like it has a little mouth. So you want to open up that mouth. That side does not have a little mouth. There's not two pieces. This side, however, has two pieces, and you can turn it into a little mouth. So you just put the paper into the mouth to make it hold in place. And that's going to add weight to your plane. If you want to add weight to the nose, you could add weight to the back of it. You can even add weight to the wings to see if that will make it go faster or fly differently. The great thing about the paperclip is you can take it off when you're all done with it, or if you want to change where you're putting your weight. If you want to keep your weight on something in your airplane in a particular place, and you have an adult with you, you could totally use a stapler, and you have a stapler. Totally use a stapler to add weight anywhere on your plane. If you have this can help you hold your plane in place, because over time, if you fly it a lot, they do tend to kind of unfold and come apart and stuff. So you could use tape to hold the folds together to keep it in place, and it will last longer. And the last thing that you could use, which you probably have at home, but again, you need to have an adult with you, is a pair of scissors to modify how your wings fly. Maybe you change, let's say, I'm going to do a snip there, and a snip there, and I'm even going to do a snip down here, and see how in the world it flies after you make those changes to your plane. I suggest that you have a lot of paper to go through to work on your ideas, your modifications. I know it was a cloud day. It looks like the sun's coming out right now, but it looks like a pretty good day to do some flying. The other thing that you can do is decorate your plane. You could number your planes. Maybe your first plane that you design is plane 1 and then plane 2. You could name it. You could do whatever you want with your planes using markers, using crayons. And I think that's about it. So what I'm going to do on our Facebook page, on Island Children's School Facebook page, is put up a place where you can post, I want to see the planes that you're making at home and see the modifications that you're coming up with in your inventive mind. So I'll put that up on Facebook so I can check out your airplanes on there. Anyways, happy flying, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.